Hello, I'm Nardus Mollentze, and I'm a postdoctoral researcher in Daniel Stryker's group in MRC, University of Glasgow Centre for Virus Research. As demonstrated by the COVID-19 pandemic, viruses that spill over from animals to humans can have devastating consequences. So my research focuses on how viruses spread between different host species, and what determines the species that they can infect. A lot of my research involves combining data from large numbers of viruses and host species, using machine learning and statistics to find general patterns that apply to many viruses. Using this approach, we can ask questions like where do animal viruses that end up infecting humans tend to come from most frequently, or we can look for patterns in host or virus genomes that helps predict which species a virus might be able to infect. And this spillover or transfer of viruses from the host species they are adapted to into other host species is actually quite common. One virus that spills over to humans and other animals quite regularly is rabies virus, so I'm also working on ways to predict when and where this will happen. Here again, I'm using machine learning to identify repeating patterns in where we see rabies spillovers. If we can understand how the landscape and environment influences the behavior of rabies-infected bats and where they come into contact with other species, we would be able to estimate the risk of future spillovers to humans and livestock. Understanding the general patterns that determine how viruses come into contact with and infect new hosts allows us to prepare for future outbreaks. For example, if we discover a new virus that has many of the same characteristics we see in viruses known to infect humans, we can prioritize that virus for further research immediately. Similarly, if we can predict when and where spillover risk is highest, we can take action like vaccinating livestock or people to prevent that, or target surveillance to those areas to make sure we detect these spillovers as early as possible.